Hi Scorpios, this is going to be your reading from August 1st to the 15th. I hope everyone is having a good day so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon and rising because you could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder, these are general reads, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. I appreciate those that are still here. I'm back to regular programming now, so we'll be doing bi-weekly readings. And thank you for your patience. I know that these are a little late, but I'm just getting over the sickness here and trying to just regain my energy. So I appreciate your patience. I'm going to do what I did for the other readings, the last couple readings I've done. I'm starting with the Angel Oracle card, and then we'll see, do traditional tarot from there, and then more Oracle after that. All right, Scorpio, let's see what we have for you here. All right, so we got composure. Let me just read that for you from the book here. This is the Angel Guide Oracle from Kyle Gray. And your message is composure. Take time to gather your thoughts and energy because there's a good chance that you're experiencing a buildup of frustration and annoyance at this time. You are a passionate, loving, and joyful being, but at the same time, you don't want to be taken for granted and underestimated. Sounds very Scorpio. The warrior within you wants to rise up and fight, or at least prove your skills, talents, and worth. But drawing this card indicates that right now, you are not going to be respected or heard in the way that you deserve. Angel wisdom is guiding you to retreat, reflect, and compose yourself before proceeding further. So take time to ask your angels and guides to help you compose your thoughts and your energies. Know that the divine hand of God is upon this situation and everyone is involved. There is no need to worry about anyone's karma but your own. Just retreat, refuel, and regain your composure. This card encourages you to step in the energy of equanimity. Equanimity is a Zen-like stage which you refrain from reacting to a situation out of fear and separation. Right now, angels, pure divine light, are helping you to feel guarded and guided, and encouraging you to recognize that you have an incredible force of love within you. All right, composure is the message there. Scorpio, let's get into your traditional tarot here. Let me just feel the energy that I'm feeling around here for you. The image I'm getting is kind of a chessboard for you, Scorpio. So I don't know, again, this composure card coming in here as well. Take a step back to kind of plan our moves might be kind of a message that I'm kind of feeling for you right now. I do get that there's been a lot of conflict recently in your life. We do have the conflict card coming out here, but in the reverse, so that should kind of clear up a little bit for you, maybe in these 2 weeks. I pulled a lot of cards to start off because of basically it's just intuitively what I feel to kind of stop pulling the cards here. But we have the Five of Wands coming out in the reverse here, which is talking about conflict that's going to be resolved or coming to an end here. So maybe have you been feeling like a lot of pushback in your life recently, or there's been a lot of kind of frustrating situations, as this composure's card is saying as well. It seems like some of this, whatever is happening, is going to get a resolution soon. So make sure you are just kind of sitting back and kind of planning your next move here. I'm not getting, so I'm just feeling what I'm feeling right now. And that's what I'm kind of getting with this chessboard too. You don't want to let other people know your next move. Because when you show someone what, like maybe again, like keep getting this energy of like almost competition or chessboard. When you like show that you're kind of worried a bit, when you have like tells, like almost in chess and like poker they have tells, they know that they've got you, right? Because you're showing the emotion, or you're showing the frustration, or you're coming back at them in a way here. But what it's feeling like for these 2 weeks, Scorpio, is you're going to need some energy of having the ball in your court, and the power here, that composure to not let whatever is happening for you read, especially when people are kind of coming after you, because I just feel like people might be coming after you for a rise in these 2 weeks. So someone's trying to get a rise out of you, or want you to react in a certain way. And they just give me a big X, so they're just like, no, because someone's trying to get something from you. I know this sounds like someone's after me, but it just feels like that. It just so watch out for that. Make sure you are playing the long game here and not the short game, and reacting to something. We have the 5 of Pentacles in a reversed here, which is good. It means where we were feeling like left out in the cold before, we're going to start seeing new things happening towards us. Maybe this will be a new job offer, or something to kind of bring us out of this kind of feeling like alone, feeling like left out of the cold energy. Again, you want the 5 of Pentacles in the reversed upright, because it says there might be new opportunity on the way for you with that. We also have the 9 of Wands in reverse, was talking about trust, and then the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So there might have been some trust recently that felt like maybe broken here, where you were kind of hoping for something, hoping for this maybe new emotional beginning with someone, or you thought really someone kind of cared here, and you kind of trusted them, and it just kind of feels like you're just like, I'm kind of heartbroken about that, heartbroken about this kind of trust that was kind of broken between us, because I really did trust you. I really did put my heart out there, it's feeling like. And so you might have a little bit of that. You might have some of this kind of heartbreak here that I'm feeling. Sometimes the Ace of Cups can mean separation. I don't feel like this is a partner separation. I feel like it's more maybe someone you've associated yourself with, a friend or something like that. We do have the Justice card coming out upright here, which is saying justice is going to move in your favor here. So just kind of remember that. Maybe some of you are having legal battles right now as well, because justice can represent court case, or also karma here. If you know that you kind of have good karma on your side, if you know that, hey, I'm not in the wrong in this situation, I know that what I did was fair or just, and people are kind of coming after me, all I gotta say, just stand strong. If you know your truth, then let karma kind of do the rest here for these other people. We have the seven I can't talk, the 8 of Cups in the reverse, and we have the Chariot card in the reversed. Feels like we don't want to walk away from it. Feels like this isn't a situation that should be left alone. It might be something that you do have to deal with, and you might feel like you have to deal with it for a little bit. Again, like I was saying before, the conflict or the aggression or the tension might be kind of dissipating, but it's still something that we will be focusing on, I think, in these 2 weeks. I don't usually get that message of like, we're fearing walking away from something here in the 8 of Cups, but I'm not feeling that with this card. I'm feeling more, it's like, we know we have to kind of ride out whatever the situation is here. Again, it's just saying, obviously you probably wouldn't want to deal with it, but I think you do want to see this kind of justice prevail in the situation, because you're just like feeling like that's not fair. What kind of happened? You're like, it's not fair to be kind of maybe labeled this way. It's not fair to I don't know, have these people attacking you, and you're like, don't feel like that's your truth here. So just putting that out there, okay? And then with the Chariot card in the reverse, you could just feel like, hey, things won't be moving on for a little bit here. It's just something we have to kind of deal with. Maybe some of you are kind of like, even your life is kind of on hold right now for a court case, or for kind of some kind of legal battle. Just putting that out here there as well. Death card in the reverse. That's a Scorpio card, is the Death card. It's coming in the reverse, which means we're like repeating repeating cycles here. Some cycle is not kind of ending, and I want to see what that cycle is. The Lover's card coming out sideways, so it can be up or down. This card, when cards come out sideways for me, it literally indicates that this card can go either way. So the Lovers is Gemini energy. It's about a couple that's kind of divinely guided. Again, yes, it's lovers in the sense of romantic lovers, but it also can be partnerships or things like that. Again, this is kind of divinely guided. Two people kind of meeting each other here. And when it's coming out of sideways, it really wants you to take a look at your relationships and relationships with people. Again, maybe romantic relationships, but also just people you align yourself with. Here, again, I'm feeling this betrayal kind of at the top, or feeling like a trust is kind of broken. So do look at your relationships this week. Like, look at patterns that maybe we are repeating ourselves with people. Maybe it's letting the wrong people in. Maybe it's trusting the wrong people. Maybe we're trusting the right people now, and this is just kind of, you're like, I'll never go back to this kind of situation again. I just feel like there's this big lesson that's maybe happening in your life right now. And weirdly getting that it's involved with the people you surround yourself with. Again, I'm not telling you to isolate yourself. I just want you to look for patterns. I want you to kind of do that work in these 2 weeks, Scorpio, to kind of see, you know, who makes me feel good, who do I kind of surround myself with, who is truthful with me, you know, what kind of person do I kind of want to associate myself with, you know, and kind of move on from there. We do have the Ace of Pentacles coming out, so there is going to be a new job offer for you here, and that's with kind of the 5 of Pentacles in the reversed as well. Here again, that's also stating there's going to be kind of new financial help, or maybe a new job or a new house, something like that. This Ace of Pentacles is also telling me it revolves around this Justice card as well. Maybe if you are in a legal battle, you'll be getting some more money or some kind of settlement as well here, but if not, there is some more money kind of coming your way. Can I get more on this Ace of Pentacles? It's from the past, so maybe someone owed you money here. 6 of Cups coming out past. Maybe some of you are waiting on money from someone as well, like from a job or something here, because it is money coming from the past, or someone coming from the past to bring you some kind of financial stability. For Scorpio, please. Scorpio, please. A lot of readings this kind of 2 weeks have been getting the Devil in reverse, which is good, which means we're kind of breaking old toxic patterns. We're breaking traits here as well. So that's good to see. I'm happy for you. So we have the Devil in reversed here. Sorry, it's just started storming. Which again, like I was saying, is the breaking the toxic patterns, breaking those chains here, really getting rid of the toxic people in our life, getting rid of our own toxicity, getting rid of fear, getting rid of the things that are really just holding us down. We have the Knight of Swords popping out here. Knight of Swords kind of represents someone who's kind of very intelligent. They kind of are this major strategist, and this is why this maybe chessboard is coming into my head, right? Or maybe this, you got to have like a solid plan, because the King of Swords can kind of see what needs to be done. The King of Swords can make a plan of action and execute it. It's almost like that. It's almost like the king making orders before going into the battle. They kind of see everything on the board and see what they kind of what needs to be done and what steps that they need to take, and they're ready to take that step. So you might be having conversations right now. You might be just maybe conversing with someone here that you find is very smart, that will kind of help you with kind of advice or guidance. Again, this is you, or I think feeling someone that you might be associating with is like, it might have to do with this court here as well. It's feeling like maybe even like lawyer energy here, but I feel like, I don't know why I'm getting this kind of advisory thing from this person. We do have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, so I just want to see what's more of that. Yeah, there's something here that maybe didn't really grow into fruition or grow the way we wanted it to. Maybe we were planting seeds for something here, like a money investment, a new job, that we want our own kind of, maybe a new home, something here that we want to plant the seeds of, to watch it grow and to work on here financially. But it seems like maybe it didn't go the way that we wanted it to. But the Queen of Cups is just telling you, hey, it's time to nurture yourself. Failure is okay, or things not going the way we planned is okay. It's kind of what we do after, right? It's all about kind of getting back on that horse. So don't be mad at yourself if you made like a bad investment, or mad at yourself because something didn't go wrong. Or bad at yourself because you thought something was going to go right and then it went wrong. All I'm just trying to say here instead is focus on the present moment, focus on the now, nurture yourself and be like, hey, well, that was like a valuable lesson for me, and I'm going to learn from that and move on from that. I don't know why I'm getting this, that energy as well with your readings, just lessons. You might be feeling like this is like a pivotal time for you to be like, this is some realizations of things maybe I won't do again in the future here. Yeah, definitely kind of an energy of like re-strategy or shuffle here. Kind of going back to the drawing board energy, rethinking things, reevaluating. Three of Cups coming out, which is kind of a celebration card. It can also represent kind of our social circles. I feel that in kind of my readings, I usually read it as social circles, but it could be just going out, celebration as well. But since it's followed by the Seven of Cups, which is kind of contemplation, again, I feel like this energy of you're kind of contemplating who you kind of surround yourself with, your social group, but the types of groups you kind of hang around with as well, friends, everything like that. I think you're going to be like, there might be some confusion or just a sense of being like, I don't know what to do, you know. Maybe there's, I want to get one more card just so I can, really, can I get more on this friends situation? Okay, more on this friends situation, please. I don't know why I'm kind of feeling this energy with this here, but we have the Six of Pentacles coming out, and then we also have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse here. And the Six of Pentacles is actually about charity. It's actually about giving to someone else here, giving value kind of back. But what I'm kind of getting with this card in our social circle aspect here is maybe you feel like you're kind of giving a lot of yourself to these relationships and not really getting much back. Again, it doesn't feel like equal. It kind of feels like maybe power dynamics here as well. So I'm just kind of feeling the energy I'm feeling, because it feels very like, it's kind of scattered right now. Like, I don't know, there's like almost like multiple messages kind of like playing in my head. So I'm just kind of trying to fine tune. There's this weird energy of power dynamic in this situation. I don't know if it's coming from you or if it's coming from maybe someone else kind of in your group or circle, but I'm getting this power dynamic of someone like being like, you know, I'm providing a charity to kind of be hanging around you, or I'm giving this to you, but it's not out of kindness, it's not out of being helpful. It's in a way of almost like the gesture of it is being like, look what I'm doing kind of for you. And that's kind of why I got kind of confused, because usually the Six of Pentacles upright is actually a good card to have here, but it doesn't feel like that in my energy right now. It doesn't feel like a good thing that I am feeling. So that's why I'm kind of like, it just might feel like that power dynamic, or someone being like, look, I'm being charitable, like hanging out with you, or look, I did this for you. And you're like, what? No, I kind of like did this for myself. Just because you were there as well. I don't know, there's some kind of that with him, but it's just that kind of weird kind of I can't speak. There's that kind of weird power dynamic in this kind of situation, whatever it is you're dealing with here. Also might be like money's involved too, but love that. Love that. That's a good way to kind of end these 2 weeks. We have the Knight of Swords, which is that card of action. It means we're going into battle. We're going into action here. And what I feel like with this, with the Tower coming out in reversed, I like the Tower in reversed. It's actually talks about just a mini lesson. It's not this like huge thing of change. It's just like a tiny change here. And I feel like it's a good change for you with the Tower card, because we have the World coming out here as well for full cycle. So I feel like there's a chapter in your life that is kind of ending here, and we're kind of moving on or moving forward and moving away from it, especially what this kind of conflict was, whatever dramas that's been happening in our life that's been keeping us stuck, or the relationships that we are having. I feel like there's going to be this new clean slate for you after these 2 weeks. Okay. Always two. It's always two. This is what I've been saying. I was like, I don't know why with my energy oracle cards, but it's always 2 cards. And I'm like, huh? Why always 2? Anyways, I'll read the Starseed Oracle for you first. So you have the Seas of Meninka. Meninka is thought to be of a crystal clear planet a water-based planet containing the most crystal clear waters you could ever imagine. So clear that you could see for miles and miles underwater. The Seas of Meninka card represents the crystalline clarity of potential and possibility, and it's the ability to choose to see the potential in all people and all situations. This could be one of your natural traits, or it could be a sign that you are currently doing has great potential. Meninkans are thought to have been a galactic race who saw the light in everything and everyone. You may have received this card as a confirmation that a situation or a project has extreme potential with each fruition, and will reach fruition, sorry. If it appears in your spread, it's a very positive sign that things are working out for the highest potential of all involved, and it's a very uplifting, light-filled card that brings great harmony and contentment and positive outcomes. According to Carl Jung, that which we do not bring to the conscious appears in our life as fate. When water appears in the dreams and art, it often represents the unconscious mind. Pulling this card can also mean that you're being called to bring light to unconscious patterns of which you are unaware of, right? The Death card in reversed here. To look at them and see things clearly and consciously so that they don't appear in your life as fate. What unconscious patterns or behaviors are you ready to be brought into the light? How can you see a potential in the situation you are facing? All right, then we also have this energy oracle here. So you got hostilities reversed, and this is kind of what the 5 of Wands represents here. This card reversed marks the end of hostile times for you. There's a shift in energies around you, even about you, and the universe is supporting through your own internal shift as well. Whether aggressive action has ended due to external factors or your own intervention, this card bodes well for more peace and harmony. Be aware, however, that there's still some action that you need to take. This is kind of the Knight of Swords energy here as well. That's what I was talking about with the 8 of Cups in reverse too. You're gonna stay there, gotta work through something a little bit. It may seem that on the surface that things are slowing and getting better, but this card encourages you, letting you know that inner vibrations are changing and the situation will be resolved. We also got door to personal healing and happiness. So then I'm just This card is harboring a positive change. A beautiful light-filled door opens onto a lush rainbow-lit spring field with vibrant lotus flowers. Whether you are working on your inner healing, such as breaking an addiction, or looking to make external changes, such as finding a new place to live, this card signals that life is opening up and new opportunities are about to appear. The changes that you've been working on are ready to blossom and with wonderful results, so make sure you see your personal intentions through with continued action and optimistic expectations. Awesome, Scorpio. That was your 2 weeks reading, or your first of the month reading. I hope that helped. But yeah, 2 weeks too.